Hi guys, it's AuthorKimberly here. There's my little person again there. I was searching for a phrase to see if it had been trademarked, and I was trying to find that the website where you could do that search. So I was Googling it, and I came across a Reader's Digest article about trademarked words and phrases that you use every day and didn't realize were trademarked. And I found it to be very interesting, and I thought I would share it with you guys. So the first one that I did not realize was trademarked phrase was bubble wrap. I thought bubble wrap was just that type of wrap that you pop, and but I didn't realize they had trademarked that. And the generic word for this is inflated cushioning or packing material. So that one was just a little surprising to me, and it's been trademarked since 1983, and I never knew that. The next one I wasn't aware of was jet ski. I thought that was just like you would say automobile, meaning a car. I thought a jet ski would just be this, but it turns out that that was trademarked in 1986 by Kawasaki, and the generic term is personal watercraft. That sounds like it could be anything. But I hear jet ski all the time, so I guess they're not really that concerned unless you're trying to sell something with that phrase on it. So the next one was CROCK-POT. And again, I thought that was just this type of device. I didn't know CROCK-POT was trademarked. Although I actually do say slow cooker, so maybe my subconscious did realize it, I'm not sure. And its generic term is slow cooker, so maybe I'd heard that before, and that's why I always just said a slow cooker. And then we have chapstick, which I think I knew, but I just call everything chapstick. And the generic term for that is lip balm. I think I was aware of that one. And then we have ping-pong, which again I was not aware of. I thought that was just a type of game like tennis. You have ping pong, but the generic term is table tennis. And this one was trademarked back in 1931, so I just never knew that. But I've heard people use table tennis a lot, and I guess that's why. And then we have popsicle, and I tend to call everything a popsicle, even though I know everything's not a popsicle. I just call everything a popsicle that's like frozen and sweet like that. But I guess the generic term here is ice pop, which is what Savannah says. So it seems like she realized that, and I did. And then we have VELCRO. That's another one that I thought that's just what this stuff was. VELCRO. The little hooks and however that works. So the generic term of this is hook and loop fastener. I've never heard anyone say that. Okay, Band-Aid I did know is registered. I say bandages and not just Band-Aids. I remember that commercial of the kids in the tub when we were younger, and they actually said Band-Aid brand. So that's how I knew they weren't all Band-Aids, even though we all say Band-Aids. This is the one thing I actually do say bandages for, if I don't mean an actual Band-Aid. And their generic term is adhesive bandage. This one's Google, and I'm not sure why that's on this list because everybody knows Google is trademarked. And when people say I Google it, they usually mean they go to Google and search for it. So the generic term is internet search. But I think this is one everyone knows. That's not surprising. Realtor is surprising. I actually did not know that was trademarked. I say realtor. I don't care who you're with. I just say realtor. The generic term is real estate agent. So the National Association of Realtors Corporation trademarked realtors. I'm not exactly sure why. And then we have rollerblades, which I think I kind of knew because I think I've also heard inline skates as a generic term, but I don't rollerblade, nor do I care about it. So this is not one that I say very often. And it does say inline skates. Superhero, I don't get. Why would that be trademarked? I've seen superhero everywhere, so this one I'm not really sure about. And it says the generic term is superhero, but without the space. So I guess if you say it this way, it's okay. If you type it out with a space, it's not. And then we have taser, which I also did not know. Anytime I see someone getting tased, I just say they were tased without really thinking about what company made the device that did the deed. Their generic term is electroshock weapon. I've never heard that. And we have Vaseline. That one I did know. I think I say petroleum jelly. Although actually no, I only buy Vaseline, so I have no reason to say petroleum jelly. But I didn't know that Vaseline was the company. And there's your generic term there. I can't even say it. Styrofoam. Their generic term is polystyrene foam. I've never heard anyone use it. And onesies, I thought it was just a style of clothing. I didn't realize that that was registered. The generic term is bodysuit, only for infants and children's clothing. Trademark for adult clothing was filed but not yet registered. Oh, and that's it. Did any of these surprise you? Actually, a lot of them surprised me. So let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.